Hey, my friends, JB here with the 14-Day Wisdom Challenge show. What do you know? Oh, had a beautiful day today, man. Had a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm carrying it for me with my determination, with my passion, with my momentum. It is keeping me moving. And we're going to pour into, let's see what Zophar speaks. But, you know, there's a lot of back and forth when it comes to this particular wisdom reading, okay, the one that we're in. And this back and forth gives us that insight, this perspective that we don't normally get. And so when you are in your day, know that this is going to be part of it. You're going to have a little back and forth before you have some breakthrough. You're going to have some fighting with some of the spiritual forces out there, even until you really get past the test. Okay, let's all pass the test today. Let's take the test. Let's do this. Then Zophar, the Naamathite, answered and said, "Therefore my thoughts answer me, because of my haste within me. I hear censure that insults me, and out of my understanding a spirit answers me. Do you not know this from old, since man was placed on earth, that the exalting of the wicked is short, and the joy of the godless but for a moment? Though his height mount up to the heavens, and his head reach to the clouds, he will perish forever like his own dung. Those who have seen him will say, 'Where is he?' He will fly away like a dream, and cannot be found. He will be chased away like a vision of the night." More imagery, more understanding of who they are culturally, talking about vision in the night, right? Let's keep going. The eye that saw him will see no more, nor will his place any more behold him. His children will seek the favor of the poor. Wow, he's telling us that his children will be sort of esteeming the poor, and his hands will give back his wealth. His bones are full of his youthful vigor, but it will lie down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth, though he hides it under his tongue, though he is loath to let it go and holds it in his mouth, yet his food is turned in his stomach. It is the venom of cobras within him. He swallows down riches and vomits them up again. God casts them out of his belly. He will suck the poison of cobras. The tongue of a viper will kill him. He will not look upon the rivers, the streams flowing with honey and curds. This is the milk and honey. He will give back the fruits of his toil and will not swallow it down. From the profit of his trading, he will get no enjoyment. That's pretty tough. This is pretty challenging to read, even though you may not even agree with it. For he has crushed and abandoned the poor. He has seized a house that he did not build, because he knew no contentment in his belly. He will not let anything in which he delights escape him. There was nothing left after he had eaten. Therefore his prosperity will not endure. In the fullness of his sufficiency he will be in distress. The hand of everyone in misery will come against him, to fill his belly to the full. God will send his burning anger against him, and rain it unto his body. He will flee from an iron weapon. A bronze arrow will strike him through. It is drawn forth and comes out of his body. The glittering point comes out of his gallbladder. Terror comes upon him. Utter darkness is laid up for his treasures. A fire not fanned will devour him. What is left in his tent will be consumed. The heavens will reveal his iniquity, and the earth will rise up against him. The possessor of his house will be carried away, dragged off in the day of God's wrath. This is the wicked man's portion from God, the heritage decreed for him by God. So he is putting the picture together of how the wicked basically are sacked by God. Okay, and that's true. God can definitely bring the wicked to their knees, but his plan's so sovereign, it doesn't always, it's not a one for one. We don't always know that for sure. And we also know that the good also can feel some calamity. Okay. But by you getting in here every day, you are going to be pouring into God's word, God's wisdom. And JB is making commitments too. My friends, get in the 14-day wisdom challenge. Get wisdom, get instruction, get understanding. Do it now. Let's do this. Come on.